Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Vande Guru Nisha Bhakta Nisha Misha Vatarakan Tat Prakasham Satat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangyakam Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahodito Gaudadaye Pushpavanato Chitrao Sandau Tamonudau Granthera Arambha Kori Mangalacharana Guru Vaishnava Bhagavana Tinirasmarana Hoya Abhighana Vinashana Anayasa Safal Nija Vanchita Purana Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear worshipable devotees, thank you so much for joining. We are reading Sri Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta, Adi Lila, chapter 3. And we're talking about the different incarnations of the Lord in different yugas, in different colors. We read the detailed purport of this verse, Bhagavatam 10:8-13. So ultimately, the Lord is unlimited. His colors are unlimited. His forms are unlimited. His names are unlimited. His features are unlimited. And today also is the day of Akshaya, where the Lord also appeared as Parshuram, the warrior incarnation. Mata Ganga also appeared on this day. Satyuga and Treta Yuga also start on this day. A lot of significance on this day. So let's read the next verse, text 37. Shukla Rakta Pita Varna Eti Nadyuti Satya Treta Kali Kali Dharena Sri Pati. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Śrīla Prabhupada Ki Jai. White, red, and yellow, these are the three bodily lustres that the Lord, the husband of the goddess of fortune, assumes in the ages of Satya, Treta, and Kali, respectively. So we spent some time on this yesterday, and we discussed that we don't have to limit ourselves that, in the white incarnation is this one or the red incarnation is this one. The Lord is unlimited and his colors are unlimited, his incarnations are unlimited. So he can appear, and ultimately all incarnations have the colors of the others as well. That also we discussed, that how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, although in a yellow incarnation, golden incarnation, also showed the green incarnation and the black incarnation as Kṛṣṇa, etc. So these are the predictions of Garga Muni going on. So let's continue with the next verse, 38. Yes, someone wants to read.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, and now text 38. Idanim dvapare tino hela Krishna varna Sevaya satrangama pura nera marama. Translation. Now in the Dwapar Yuga, the Lord had descended in blackish hue. This is the essence of the statement in the Purana and other Vedic literatures with the reference to the context. Hare Krishna, back to you.
Hare Krishna. So this is Garga Muni is doing the Namakarana, and now here means at the point of the name giving ceremony. Now the same Lord has descended in the blackish hue, which is referring to Kṛṣṇa. So these are the words of Garga Muni. Kṛṣṇa is the Ghanasham, the dark monsoon cloud like complexion, sometimes addressed as the dark bluish complexion, sometimes a dark blackish complexion. Kṛṣṇa is dark, but one time Prabhupada was giving a class in one of the African countries, and Prabhupada said Kṛṣṇa is black, and then everyone was very happy because all the devotees there had a black complexion or a bodily complexion. But he said is not like you, in the sense that generally in this world, people may look down black people and things like that, which is totally against the Vaishnava principles, because Vaishnavism means it is the body is external, whether black, white, or brown, or the height and the weight, those are external things, but the soul is the real stuff. So, but Kṛṣṇa is the most beautiful. Kantarpakoti kamaniya vishesha shobham. Thousands and thousands and thousands of Kantarpakoti kamaniya. The Kamdev, when he sees Kṛṣṇa, he gets enchanted. So we cannot fathom the beauty of the Lord and his black complexion. Okay, let's see the next verse, 39, or yeah, 39. Someone wants to read 39? Yes, Munna Mataji, want to read? Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dvapare Bhagwan Shama Pitavasha Nijayuddha Sri Vatsadivir Ankaish Cha Laksanair Upalakshita. Translation. In Dwapar Yuga, the personality of Godhead appears in a blackish hue. He is dressed in yellow. He holds his own weapons, and he is decorated with Kaustubha jewel and marks of Srivatsa. This is how his symptoms are described. Purport. This is a verse from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam 11.5.27, spoken by Saint Karabhajana, one of the 9 royal mystics, who explained to King Nimi the different features of the Lord in different ages. Thank you. Back to you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So whenever the Lord appears, it's not that any Tom, Dick, Harry can say, I am Kṛṣṇa, or I am incarnation of Kṛṣṇa, or I am the Supreme Lord. So there are certain features mentioned in the scriptures. Lakshana, the word is used, Lakshana. Can they lift Govardhan Hill? Do we have this Kaustubha jewel, Srivatsa mark, Adibhi? Srivatsa Adibhi. Srivatsa is just one example. Adi means etc. Like Srivatsa, etc. And his complexion, his dress, everything is mentioned. His weapons, his bodily markings, Ankai, Lakshana. So in short, no one can just get up and say I'm God or I'm incarnation of God, which many people do in India. Prabhupada said in India, every day there is a new God born. And people are fighting, those gods are fighting that I'm the real God and I'm the real God. So this is not supported by scriptures. Okay, let's see if there is. Maybe we can read this purport as well. This is the purport for the same verse, which is in the Bhagavatam. So let's read this. Yes, Sampada Mataji, you want to read? Okay, Vaswati Mataji, you want to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Will I read the purport?
Yeah, this is the same verse, so we have already kind of read the translation.
Oh.
So
The Lord transcendental body in the Upper Yuga can be compared to the color of a dark blue flower. The Lord exhibits his personal transcendental weapons such as Sudarsana chakra and all of the limbs of his body, especially his hands, and his hand is and feet, and decorated with auspicious symbols such as a lotus flower and a flag. And on his chest, the Lord manifests the Kaustuva jewel as well as the auspicious Srivatsa, a horn of hair curing from left to right on the right side of the Lord's chest. Actually, such auspicious marks as Kaustuva and Srivatsa, as well as the weapons of the Lord, are present in all of the Vishnu Tattva incarnations. Srila Jiva Goswami explains that these universal characteristics of the Lord mentioned by the sage Karavajana are indications of the Kṛṣṇa avatara. Because Kṛṣṇa is the source of all incarnations, all of the symptoms of all other incarnations are to be found in his transcendental body. So here we also read in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam about Lord's different symbols in his body and all the jewelries. And here also it's mentioned in this purport. Back to you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
thank you so much, Mataji. So what is Srivatsa? Anyone knows what Srivatsa?
Srivatsa is Lakshmi Devi's, the symbol of Lakshmi Devi, which resides on Lord's chest.
Mm-hmm. What is that symbol?
It's a bunch of hair protein.
A whirl of hair, right here. Hare Krishna.
My apology.
It's true. So yeah, so Srivatsa. So basically what we read in the translation here is more details, talking about some of the symbols. Srivatsa mark. It's a hair on Lord's chest, kind of white hair. It's a special feature from left to right. That also is mentioned. And the lotus flower, flag, Sudarshan chakra, the limbs have certain features, and the palms, the soles, the Lord is decorated with all these auspicious markings. So it's not that any Tom, Dick, Harry can say I am God or I am incarnation. It's a very important point. Let's continue. Yes, Kirti Mataji, you want to read?
Yes, sir.
We can't hear you, Mataji. Are you speaking? There seems to be some network issue. Yes, Puna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Text 40. Kali yuge yuga dharma namera para prachara tathilagi pita varna Caitanya-Vatara. Translation. The religious practice for the age of Kali is to broadcast the glories of the holy name. Only for this purpose has the Lord, in yellow color, descended as Lord Chaitanya. Purport. In this age of Kali, the practical system of religion for everyone is chanting of the name of Godhead. This was introduced in this age by Lord Chaitanya. Bhakti Yoga actually begins with the chanting of the holy name and confirmed by Madhvacharya in his commentary on the Mukunda Upanishad, Mandaka Upanishad. He quotes the verse from the Narayana Samhita. Dvapariyar Janer Vishnu Pancharata istu kevalai kalau tu nama matrena pujayate Bhagavan Hari. In the Dwapara Yuga, people should worship Lord Vishnu only by the regulative principles of Narada Panchatantra Pancharatra and other such authorized book. In the age of Kali, however, people should simply chant the holy names of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Hare Kṛṣṇa mantra is specifically mentioned in many Upanishads, such as Kali Santarana Upanishad, where it is said, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti sodas akam namam Kali kalmasa nasanam natah para taropaya sarva videsu drasyate. After searching through all the Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion more sublime for this age than chanting of Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, back to you.
To share some expert comments, Mataji.
I just got the importance of chanting part, Prabhuji. The chanting is the main thing for the liberation in the age of Kali, and it has been mentioned in different Upanishads how important is the chanting of Harinam. Please enlighten, Prabhuji.
Thank you. That is the essence, actually. We spoke the essence. The Lord Chaitanya especially appeared in the yellow or the golden incarnation for one main purpose, and that is to broadcast the holy name. Namera Prachara, to broadcast the holy name. And Natah Paratayo Upayaha. Everyone is looking for upaya. Upaya means remedy, solution, method to come out of their difficulty. Right? Upaya also means solution. Nattah parataropayah sarva vedushu drishrate. So that means there is no other upaya. No other way, no other way, no other way. What is that famous verse? Kali doshe nidhi rajan asti veka mahan guna kirtanadeva krishnasya mukta sangha paravacha. What is that verse? No other way, no other way.
Hare Namo, Hare Namo.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama. Eva Kevalam. So first the Harinam is emphasized, the do's. Do's is Harinama. Eva Kevalam. Kaleva Nasteva Nasteva Nasteva. gatir anyatha. Then someone can, is there any other way also? Can I do something else and still get out of this material world? Nasteva, nasteva, nasteva. Na asti eva. There is certainly no other way. 3 times it's said. Na asti eva becomes nasteva. So this is the power of chanting the holy name. Lord Chaitanya especially has come, and it's the most simple and sublime method. Anyone and everyone can do it. Young or old, male or female, India or America, married or bachelor, anyone and everyone, rich or poor, black or white, yellow or brown, anyone can do it. You don't have to leave the home, you don't have to go to the forest, you don't have to go to the Himalayas. But chanting is the only way. So therefore, one of the foremost things, any devotee gets connected with ISKCON, in just a matter of couple of weeks, they'll get to know that they have to chant the holy name. There is no doubt in that. If someone stays for a week or two, because every purport, Prabhupada's, we read, there will be mention about holy name, there will be mention about chanting, there will be mention about hearing. Hearing is there to improve our chanting, and chanting is there to improve our hearing. In chanting also we are hearing, right? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So it's all linked. Kirtanam, doing individually, it's called japa, doing collectively, it's called sankirtan. So these are the core principles of bhakti. Sadhu Sangha, Nama Kirtana, Bhagavat Shravana, Mathuravasa Śrīmurtira, Shraddhaya Sevana, Nama Kirtana. Sakala Sadhana Shreshta E Panchiranga. So many verses just glorify the same thing, and that is Kirtan. That is Namera Prachara. We take this medicine. There is no other way. This is the real medicine. It's the real medicine. The real vaccine for the soul is the chanting of the holy name. Nowadays, everyone is talking about the vaccine. But that is for the body. And what is a vaccine? So that the viruses of lust, anger, greed, envy don't harm us. That vaccine is Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chanting, hearing, etc. Association of devotees. Otherwise, the virus is very strong. And this vaccine we have to take daily. If we don't take daily, it's like eating food. If you don't eat 1 day, 2 days, we don't have energy to do anything. So we have to take this vaccine every day. Okay. Let's read one more verse, 41. Anyone wants to read? Yes, Vipul Prabhu, you want to read?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Harish devotees, downward pranam, all goes to Srila Prabhupada, text 41. Tapta hemo shamo kanti prakando shorir navomego jini kanthodhani je gambhir. Translation by His Divine Grace is Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Vijja. The luster of his expansive body resembles molten gold. The deep sound of his voice conquers the thundering of newly assembled clouds. Back to Goji. Hare Krishna.
So Garg Muni's predictions have kind of moved till text 40, and now the different topic is starting. The Lord's bodily features, his aspects, attributes, his qualities, etc. So a few things are shared here. That his massive body is about 7 feet tall. First of all, by external calculation, of course, Lord is unlimited. Luster like molten gold. Sonara parvata dhulate lotai. Right, we have discussed that in one of the verses. That's used for Nityananda Prabhu, but it can also be used for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the deep sound, we have also discussed that. The deep sound like nourishing a garjanam. We discussed a few verses back in this chapter as well. That when that deep sound, the chanting, the roaring like a lion conquers the thundering of newly assembled clouds. This is like a metaphor to, our scriptures are very, very poetic. So earlier we discussed like the hunkar like a lion to destroy the elephantine vices. So this is some of the aspects of the Lord's beauty, His qualities, His forms. So any other comments or additions anyone has? Okay, we'll pause the Chaitanya-Caritāmṛta.